Okay, well, let's get one more game here. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better. We can end on a good note. We played against this guy already, I was going to say. I don't
What was he on?
recall what he was playing.
We'll try this hand. But, unfortunately, his temp scribe won't be on turn 2 unless I rip an actual time mana. Power, whatever. Magic's hard to forget.
I call them lands all the time, and they are certainly not that in this game.
And lands.
Okay, here we go. You called it. Get that time.
Awakened Student. So he's got Stand Togethers in his deck, so I have to be wary of those for the rest of the game.
Oh boy. That makes this a lot harder.
I'll wait to jump because it'll be bigger.
Yeah, he sure will.
So your champion doesn't do it because it's just going to set and actually try to go for my end game, which is strength of despite never seeing it.
And we'll see that that guy might end up being an issue, right? Because you don't really have removal to beat high toughness creatures.
Purify would stop it in its tracks. It'd just be a dude. Because it getting bigger is the actual issue. That's something.
It's not bad. Another chump walker's okay.
Well, let's see here. That goes to 5, 5 to 8, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not quite enough.
So what are you thinking about doing here?
Basically, I'm just debating if I need to trade out with the Titan and let that other guy hit me one more time. Because the Titan's going to keep bearing down every turn, because he obviously doesn't care if it's swinging.
Right.
I'm just going to keep digging deeper into my deck. I think that's just probably the safer route.
Okay.
Because then I can actually get to an endgame that does something.
I think I like that. So now you're set up for Heart of the Vault at least. Oh boy.
Fun stuff.
That makes things a lot harder now, doesn't it?
7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll go one more and he'll block the 7, 10 next turn. And where were you earlier?
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Alright. So, Obelisk. I think I just break Obelisk this turn.
Seems correct to me.
That way my Obliterate actually does something again.
Oh boy. Combre or
catching a break.
good. Yeah.
Alright, so it's 7. 40 takes 7. I can't win without this 5/3 being in combat and relative. I have to like this.
What could he possibly have that you're afraid of there?
I just need the bodies on board to actually trade.
Oh,
Because
okay.
obviously I can't 1-for-1 answer after they're past 6 toughness.
Oh.
And I'm not running obelisks right now because I was trying to... hilariously, I generally beat obelisk by having more relevant threats on board.
And yeah, that's not quite the
But
case.
he's on the play, and he started with an Awakened Student, which made it way earlier.
So is there an argument for obliterating plus torching the student, or?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to obliterate and kill the...
Oh, you cut out there. What were you thinking about killing?
The Awakened Student, yeah.
Oh, the awakened student.
I'm just thinking through my lines to make sure I'm not missing something. Because I don't see a better one. So let's go ahead and torch it first, because we can get that trample damage in. And then, unfortunately, that leaves me dead. If I had dropped the Temple Scribe, I theoretically lived one more turn, but I don't. So those were some pretty sad games, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Vanquish 2. That happens. Sometimes you just get into a pocket of losing.
Yeah, and that's okay. I mean, honestly, I think that this deck still looks good. Just because you lose doesn't mean that the deck doesn't look good. Because I mean, you did curve out and it did put a lot of threats on the board. So I actually like that deck a lot, and I may go ahead and build it myself.
The actual thing that happened is when people are dropping threat for threat, I usually do better, but he was going threat, kill spell, threat.
Right. And that does make things a little bit more difficult for you, I think. Because your guys are so large,
like
right?
in the mirror match, for instance, and they drop a Power Stone on turn 2, and like they usually have more threats sooner. I usually overwhelm them with better card quality on the top decks because I'm running more threat deads than they are. It's just that Awakened Student did its job, and I didn't have a Torch or a Purify.
Well, that makes sense to me. So
Because if it had just been Titan on time, I think I would have been fine.
Yeah, I felt the same way. And not being on curve there hurt a little bit, and not having the if you had Torch, I think in your opener, that game is much different.
Yeah, unfortunately, you got to keep the mana over the Torch.
Yeah, definitely. But I think that'll be it for today. So I think that I'm ready to sign off. Are you you have anything you want to say?
No, thanks for recording. Wish I had one more, but that's part of the game.
Yeah, we'll definitely do this again sometime. So for now, I'm Ham Wolf, and that was OlafForkbeard, and we're signing off.